welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for choosing to join me as I start up my official Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. It is by Obsidian Entertainment and Versus Evil. It releases today, May 8th, 2018. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm redoing the intro just to make it a little bit more streamlined and quicker. And I also want to encourage you guys to stick around and watch this episode. It does have character creation, but it's only just a few minutes for the character creation in it. But there's a lot of storyline, a lot of explanation, kind of a recap of what happened in the first story. So go ahead and watch it all the way to the end. There's only a few minutes of actual character creation. I breezed through it pretty quickly. And then we'll go on to the next episode, and I believe the next. I think I'm going to upload a total of 3 episodes, kind of back to back, so you guys can enjoy all of that. That being said, we're just going to start a new game here. And we're going to go with the Veteran. I played number 1 on Classic. We're going to go with Veteran. I am still amidst my Pillars of Eternity 1 Let's Play, so I will not be able to import my save file because I don't have an endgame save file into Pillars of Eternity 2, but that is an option. So Veteran I'm going to go with. The Trial of Iron's fine. I wouldn't mind playing with it, but I need to be able to redo something if I get a corrupted save file. There's audio issues. I run out of hard drive space. Any number of things that can affect, an actual video. I need to be able to make sure that I can actually redo that so you guys don't miss footage. Expert mode is going to get rid of most tutorials and other things of that nature. I like having that stuff on just to make sure I cover everything that I'm supposed to. The level scaling thing is a really cool option. You can either do it for the main quest, the critical path, or everything. Basically meaning you can go wherever you want in the game at any time, and it should scale directly to your level. So you don't have to worry about going to an area that's too strong for you, or that you've over-leveled and it's too weak. Subsequently, or as an alternatively I suppose, you could also only scale it upwards, so you can go to places that are too strong and get wrecked, and then you have to back out. But if you go to a place that's too weak for you, say you've done a lot of stuff and then you go back to a weaker place, it'll scale it upwards so it's still the same difficulty appropriate to your level. Cool options. I myself personally, I'm just going to go with the no level scaling. I like to be able to over level stuff and then go have an easy time. That's just how I roll. Anyway, like I said, we're going to start. I'm going to stop babbling here. Oh my goodness, it's already been like a 3-minute intro. I really don't think I took that much time diverging into other things. Anyway, Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Which is awesome, by the way, guys and gals. Get hyped. Anyway, there's probably going to be an opening cinematic. I'm going to hush through that, and then we'll continue.
Aeora. A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Dyrwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of CAD Nua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. But maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
Well, that can't be good.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death.
Okay.
Follow your memories. You have been here before.
So apparently, we just got killed by the...
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Well, we got killed by the reincarnation
Watcher
of Aeothus.
sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
And it seems like that, well, obviously there's going to be spoilers for the sequel to
A
the first
dubious
game.
honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
But some good nutshelling. Some good recap for those of you who are maybe a little rusty with your Pillars of Eternity lore.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Okay, well this is definitely an interesting...
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
This is definitely an interesting start to the game. I gotta say, I do like it quite a
Let
bit.
the world see. Let them decide what to do.
Who knew CAD Nua was gonna bite us in the backside?
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
So apparently our soul's gonna be rebirthed into the world. Okay. Okay, that's fine. There's a giant Adra mound.
An aged dwarf shares this
nice.
strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Well, I have to say, that's pretty cool. They've actually, it seems like, I could be wrong, but it seems like they've hired someone to narrate all the extra bits here. We'll see as, like, the voice chat and voice acting, all that comes through, but so far, I'm absolutely in love with everything I see.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Lovely. All right, we're going to end the dialogue. And we can't... Oh, we can talk to him.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Okay, I guess we go this way. Okay, that's weird and cool. Oh, he's just going to follow me. Why are you following me, man? Alright. Oh, look. It's like tarot cards for our soul.
Sit. Please.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of CAD Nua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in.
That's cool. So yeah, they apparently do have a narrator now. I like it. CAD Nua was a deer wooden castle built over the ruins of the endless paths of Anew. Considered cursed, few ventured into its halls, and even fewer made any effort to hold the castle or the lands around it. You became the de facto lord of the castle after defeating its previous master, the Watcher, called Merewald. As the Watcher of CAD Nua, you ruled the stronghold until it was destroyed by Eothas. The god of light occupied the Adra body of Amaros Nua beneath the castle and pulled himself out of the ground, destroying it in the process. Well, interesting.
A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times.
Okay.
She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Okay, Pallid Knight, wasn't that Barath's symbol? I think it was. Alright, we get to examine the cards and choose your legacy. I think this is the same thing as what I showed you guys where you can import your Pillars of Eternity 1 save file. And yeah, import PoE 1 save. Select which history took place during Pillars of Eternity, or select the endgame saved import. I wish I was at the point where I had this. I said I'm close, but I'm not there yet. So, looking over these. Benevolent Soul. In Pillars of Eternity, you returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the Deerwood children, as you had pledged to Hylia. You were kind and merciful to the people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed help. An infant born without a soul, the Deerwood, a colonial nation founded by settlers from the Adir Empire. Following a series of conflicts with the Deer, the territory became independent in 2672 AI, and is now ruled by a duke who is elected by 7 earls that oversee its earldom. And Hylia, the goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, song, invention, language, and arts, not known to take particular physical form, but thought to be present in birds of all kind. Okay. The fair and balanced choice here. In Pillars of Eternity, you returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the wheel, as you had pledged to Barath. Most of the choices were judicious and balanced. Okay. Tempered by rational thought and fairness rather than sympathy or emotion. Barath, the god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. The keeper of the cycle of life and death, Barath is thought to seek to claim the lives of those who have lived past their time. According to folklore, Barath is seen most often in the form of the Pallid Knight, okay, I'm not wrong, or the Usher, 2 skeletal characters who lead such people to their deaths by way of challenge or trickery. Survival of the fittest. In Pillars of Eternity, you use the souls of the Hollowborn to strengthen the Deerwood, as you had pledged to Galawain. Most other choices made to strengthen you and your allies while punishing and weakening your enemies. Galawain. God of the hunt, assassins, pursuit, wilderness, and predatory creatures, sometimes thought to take the form of a fur-clad hunter or of a great hound. Galawain favors the survival of the strong and the culling of the weak. Dark Times. We consigned the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion, as we had pledged to Rimmergrand, the god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. Oh, lovely. Manifests as a giant albino aurochs. Moving amidst a great blizzard, and in the plodding footsteps of Rimmergrand come death and disintegration. You left a wake of physical destruction and spiritual annihilation wherever you went, seeking to bring a final end to all things. Keeper of Secrets. In Pillars of Eternity, you pledged to consign the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion, as Rimmergand asked you, or requested, but you ultimately gave the souls to Wotica. You supported maintaining the gods' secrets as well as your own, or was it... It's not Wotica, it's like... Never mind, it's fine. Goddess of justice, law, oaths, promises, rulership, vengeance, memory, and hierarchies. Depicted as an old noblewoman bearing a broken crown upon her head, said to have been once ruled over the other gods. Said to have been once ruled over, but has since been overthrown. Maybe not been, said to have once ruled over? And that's probably what it's supposed to be. You supported maintaining the God Secret as well as your own, and then everything bad. Now, I think that's hilarious, and I would actually like to see how that plays out. It's not suggested for new players, but you did everything wrong. You pledged to do the bidding of every god and then scattered the souls of the Hollowborn to a random location. You got every companion killed. You got the worst outcome for every quest. If there is a mistake you could have made while still resolving the Hollowborn crisis, you managed to make it. I'm probably going to go with the Benevolent Soul. It just seems like something I would have done. And I'll probably tailor my Pillars of Eternity 1 to match that. Just so you guys know. Alright, moving on.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Berath. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge.
Okay.
The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Double okay.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Yes, in the Hall of Stars in Twin Elms. I spoke with other gods in the Hall of Stars and pledged myself to them. I guess I'm going to go with this one, because I think that's part of the history that I've done.
You did.
She places a card on the table, showing a tall tower with the gods' constellations arrayed around it in the sky. She places a card in the middle of the arrangement, a bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you.
Okay.
The being that occupied Nua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
Nua was a powerful Ingwithan tyrant. He went mad after the death of his son, Maros, because he knew there were no gods to ensure he would be properly reincarnated. He dedicated his life to carving a massive statue of his son out of living Adra, with the intention of drawing Maros' soul out of the beyond by force. Nua was defeated through the efforts of other Ingwithan tyrants who buried him and his work. In later centuries, colonists built a castle over the ruins and named it CAD Nua, or CAD Nua, or CAD. Anyway, like the ruins themselves, CAD Nua was considered cursed. Or CAD Nua, I guess is what it actually was. Aothus is the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light, traditionally shown as a man bearing a candle and wearing a silver crown. Believed to have possessed the body of the Rayad Saren farmer Widewin during the Saints' War, and been destroyed along with Widewin at the end of the war. He recently reformed his essence in the statue of Maros Nua beneath CAD Nua. In the process of pulling himself from the endless paths, he destroyed the castle and left the Watcher of CAD Nua at the brink of death. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Okay.
Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Okay, the in-between refers to the shadow world that souls briefly wander after their death on the way to the beyond. It has been described as a hazy landscape, empty but for the glow of other souls, Adra, and Watchers. This is the space that Watchers peer into when they observe and speak to lost souls and soul fragments. Even the gods cannot reach it. I feel like that's not true, but fine.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Adra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced Watcher to find him.
Am I dead?
No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a Hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
Okay.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Adra.
Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. I've had enough of dealing with gods, all of you. Why should I care about any of this? Let's get on with it. Doesn't matter how much you threaten me, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'd like to find him as much as you would.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in CAD Nua and your surrounding lands.
That's bad.
Their souls remain in Aethys still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
I wonder if we select the second option, if it's just like a quick game over. I'm not going to do it, but I'm curious. If somebody does do that, let me know in the comment section down below. Let's get on with this.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were. The last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
Okay, fair enough.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Now, while this hasn't all been character creation or anything of the sort, this is a lot of story, exposition, everything else, kind of setting up what's going on in Pillars of Eternity 2. I'm going to do character creation, and I'm going to end the episode as we create the character. I'm going to do it really quickly, and the next episode, which I'll post back-to-back with this one, will actually start with the official gameplay beyond the setting up of the story. So I would highly recommend, again, it's kind of pointless at this point in the video. Maybe I'll redo the intro or something. Anyhow, I highly recommend still checking out this video because there's a lot of information and stuff that happens in it that you kind of need to know, even if it's not directly gameplay related. So, just saying, it's throwing it out there. Alright, let's end the dialogue, let's create the character, and I will probably redo the intro. Alright, so real quick, I already know what character I'm going to be. I want to be a male. I'm going to go with godlike. I am going to go with the nature godlike, which is perfect. And we are going to go with a dwarf body, because why not? I am going to go with single class. I know a lot of people are pretty excited about the multi-class. I'm still going to roll with the single class because some of those offshoots actually intrigue me. In fact, the one that I'm going to choose is one of those offshoots that intrigue me. So I'm going to go with the ranger. It was my other option for Pillars of Eternity 1. I decided with the druid. But I'm going to go with Ghost Heart. If you guys don't know what that is, essentially your companion, your animal companion, died, and you're able to bring his spirit back in battle. So there's some interesting skills and things with that, but that's what I'm going to roll with. I'm going to go with Wounding Shot, I believe. Yeah, we'll go with Wounding Shot to start with. I am going to go with a Wolf Companion this time around. More damage with their attacks. I'm going to name the Wolf Companion... Oh boy, I don't know. We'll just go with Katie. It'll be Katie. That's pretty by the book for me. We're gonna max out might. I'm actually gonna lower my constitution and my resolve down to 7. I'm going to probably max out perception, which is my accuracy, or at least get it up there pretty high and go up to 18. Yeah, I'll put up to 15 dexterity and 12 into intellect. Hopefully that's okay. It's probably terrible. I'm not a min-maxer. I don't know what I'm doing 100% on that front, but there you go. The living lands, I'm going to get 1 more to might. And I just decided to go with hunter. There's no real reason other than it just makes sense to be a ranger that's a hunter. So there you go. I'm going to go with both bow types. I'm not going to use crossbows or guns. And for the portrait, I'm going to go with this guy. Colors, again, this is all going to be, like I said, relatively quick. Relatively quick. Sorry if there's any kind of real delay here. There we go. The head. I think I might actually go with the weird little antler-looking dealies. Yeah. And I'm fine with that hair. And I'll probably go with this beard. Voice will go sinister. And we'll be heroic. And we are going to be called... Wait for it. Wait for it. MC Clap Yo Handz. Oops. Hands with a Z. MC Clap Yo Handz. Alright, there we go. And I decided to pull one of Gus's names out, as I do. And there you go. That is our character. I'm going to hit next, and I don't know if it's going to actually end us. I'm going to say that I'm going to break off the episode as soon as as soon as this is over. Anyway, if you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of the wonderful fun stuff will all be down below in the description of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the story up to this point. I've had a blast, I've had a lot of fun doing this, and I can't wait to actually get in and start some of the gameplay. The story sounds exciting, compelling, makes sense, it's good. It's really, really good. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like if you are excited to continue the series, or you want to check out Pillars of Eternity 1. I'm still amidst my Let's Play of that, and I'll be uploading regular content on that series as well as this one, kind of in tandem. And yeah, you guys can subscribe to the channel and get all that good stuff. And other than that, I hope you guys had a blast. Until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.